Tutorial, and in this tutorial we will model part 116 from website cadexpert.com. You can get this part sketch on this website, and I will also provide the link of this part sketch in the video description, so never forget to check out the video description after this tutorial. So for modeling of this part, the modeling approach will be: first I will make a solid extrusion with a mid plane of here with 70 mm both the side, and after that I will make this cut which you can see here in the front view, and after that I will make this cut and then hole and bottom cut out, and then I will add up the fillet, which are the minor feature of this part. So let's start the part modeling of this part. So as my default workbench is a part design workbench, so I create a new file, and I will go to the task, create a body, create a sketch. So as per my part orientation, I will select this XZ plane and I will select OK. Now I will keep my part origin at this point, so I will draw a simple rectangle here. I will draw a rectangle, and I will dimension it. So my vertical dimension will be 60, and overall length of here it is 60, and overall length of the part is here 170. So I will select this line. I'd say horizontal dimension of 170. Now my sketch is fully constrained, so I will exit from the sketch, and I will give pad distance of here is 70, so I will give 70 mm, and I will say here symmetric to the plane. Now I will say OK. Now on this face I will create this profile like this profile, and I will remove the material. So I will select on this face and I say create a sketch, and I will project my geometry, this and this, and I will select a polyline and I will draw my sketch. So difference between line and polyline is that with polyline you can draw a continuous profile, but with this line you can draw one by one. For example, if I select this line, if I draw one line, so this is polyline. You can draw a continuous line. So if I select line, then if I draw a line, then you have to again pick the point and draw the line. So that is the difference between line and polyline. So when you want to draw a close profile, then use the polyline feature. So I will select polyline and I will draw my profile like this, and I will select 3-point arc here. I will select 3-point arc. I will draw our arc like this. Then I will draw one line like this, and I will connect with my projected geometry. And now I will close my profile from this to this. Okay. So now we will constrain it with dimensions. So as our outer profile is 17.5 radius, so I will select this and give radius 17.5, say OK. I will move my dimension, and from the bottom it is 10, so I will select this point and this point, and I give vertical dimension of 10. So no problem, we will fix it, our arc. So now if you see here, here is a dimension 100 from the edge, means this vertical line. So what I will do, I will select this point and this point, and I give horizontal dimension of 100, and I will select this circle and this point I will say horizontal. I will select this, and this I will say horizontal. Okay, so now center, if you find the center of this our arc, I move the dimension a little bit outside. So if you see here, our arc dimension is here 35. So I will select this point, I will select this point and this point, and I say horizontal dimension of 35. Okay, and I will move my dimensions so that look it's visible. If one more thing I wanted to add here, if you see here, my dimensions are coming in yellow color, because maybe in your default FreeCAD setting it will be red. So to change this, you go to the edit, then preferences, then display, colors, sorry, sketcher, and then colors, and here you will find the option dimensional constraint color yellow. Okay, so because I have set yellow, you can set your color, because when I was using the red, then it was not visible in a video, so that's why I started using the yellow, because it's look like sharp. So that was the minor updates about this about the dimensions color. So you can set your own dimension color which you want. So this is our closed profile. Now we will exit the sketch, and we will use cut features. Okay, so if we see here in our 3D there is no material, so we will through all remove the material, and we will say okay. Instead of through all, you can also select up to the face of the back side. Here you can give up to the face also, but that's fine to use the through all. Now we will make the bottom cut. Okay, and then we will adapt this cut. So let's create the sketch here. So in this case I will project my outer arc, and I will draw a circle, or you can I can select a slot also. So both are the fine, but I will select the circle. I will select circle here, and its radius is 10, so I will select this and give radius 10. So it is constrained, but we want to we want slot. So what I will do, I will draw a line here, and I will make a draw line from here and join to this, and I will say trim. I will trim it, and then I will close my profile. In fact, if you select the slot, that's also fine. In that case, you can make slot larger at this area, and you can remove the material. Our main concern is the area of the material which we want to remove. That's fine. I have selected circle and draw two tangent line, and I close my profile. You can select slot also. So I will close it, and I will use the cut feature, and I will also say it through all, and I say update. And now we will remove material at this portion. So to remove the material at this portion, our profile is here. So we will identify the dimensions. So here we will select this face and create a sketch, and I will place my part on the isometric view. Then I will move to right side. So if you see here, the hole diameter is given here. These two holes are of diameter 15 here. So, and its position is 35. So what I will do, I will draw the two construction circle. Okay, so I will draw a circle at left hand side and other as right hand side, and I will make this both the circle center point at horizontal. Sorry. So I will first make the dimensional constraint. I will select my center point, and this the height of position of the circle is 30 mm from the base. So I will say So I will say 30 mm and 30 mm, and from the center it is 35. So if you are not able to see your center points, then you can switch to the wireframe view, and here this center point to this center point I will give dimension of, sorry, this to this dimension will be 35's half is 17.5. so I have constrained my first circle here. Now what I will do, I will make this horizontal, sorry, I will make it vertical. Okay, so part according to part orientation. So now I will select these two circle and make it construction. So outer arc is not given, but we can see that it is a tangent with the edge. So I will project geometry here. I will project geometry, this and this, and what I will do, I will have to use a 3-point arc here. So I will draw a 3-point arc like this, and I will select this point and this point, coincidence, and I will make this and this horizontal, sorry, this and this vertical, this and this vertical, this and this vertical. Now I will select this and this, and I will make it tangent. I will make this and this the center. Now I will make this and this tangent, and this and this tangent. So here our outer arc we have found it, and it's, if you check its dimensions, so it is 17.5. in fact in drawing this dimension is not given, but based on its geometry construction we have find out its dimensions. So now I will go to the isometric view. I will go isometric view and I will close my profile. Okay, so what I will do, at top side we have to close the profile, so I will select this line and I will join with this, I will join with this, and I will join with this. So our sketch is fully constrained. So now we have to remove the material, but wall thickness is here is 30, so we will keep the 30 mm here. So we are drawing on this, we have drawn our sketch on this face. So if you minus 100 minus 30, 70, so I will make a cut of 70 mm. So I will type my dimension 70 and I will say OK. Now here from we can go to the flat lines and we can say our model. So here we have adapted all major features of our part, and now at this on this face we will make the hole. So I will select this face and I will say create sketch. I will press 0 and I will say project geometry. I will project this to geometry, and our hole size here is 15 mm, if you can see here, and I will draw two holes and I will give diameter constraint here of 15 mm. Okay, and I will select this circle and this circle and I will make it equal. So now we have to make a hole, and we can see that in the drawing hole is through wall. If you can see that hidden line here, if you can see, we can see the hidden line at this area also, means hole is through wall. In fact, in isometric we cannot see backside, but if you see here, there is a hidden line, means hole is passing through this feature also. So this hole will be through all. So I will close my sketch and I will create a hole features. With hole feature we will go with hole feature because diameter is 15. So here I will give my diameter and I will say true all, and custom value no, and this is the blind hole, so I will set OK. Now we will make a fillet. Inside we can find out is there are two fillets of R10 at both the sides. So I will go to my model tree, and now I will select this edge and this edge, and I will select the fillet. Okay, so the edge I have selected, it is already added in the fillet feature here. So our fillet is R10, so we will give value of 10 mm, and this will make the fillet of 10 mm. And I think we have completed our model. The only thing which is remain is to give to color to our model as per our reference. So I will go to the body, again appearances, and I will select the color. So you can fine tune your part color by dragging it up and down. Okay, so it is more dark, so I will make it sharpen little bit. So I will select and okay, no problem, it is more or less close to our model, but I'm not happy with the color, so I want to make it more. So you can also adjust it from here also. So okay, so that might be graphic issue, but we have given approximate color as per our model. So friend, this is all about the modeling tutorial for the part 116 from the cadexpert.com. If you have any suggestions to improve this channel, then please provide your valuable comment in the comment sections. And if you like my video, then please subscribe my channel and press the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get a notifications. So that's all about the part modeling of 116. If I have did any mistake, please let me know in the comment sections. Thank you for watching and thank you for your valuable time.